Last thing that you must know and understand to get rich as fast as possible is you must sell the result of your product, not the product itself. They entertain while they trick your mind so much. I know you've seen commercials where somebody eats something and they get superpowers. Somebody eats something and something good happens right after they eat it. They put a pair of clothes on and something good happens right after they wear it, right? And what they're doing is putting that image into your brain that's selling the result of the product. Even if it's exaggerated, even if it's just for entertainment, you as the viewer know it's for entertainment, but these people are now, they're attached. The imagery is attached in their brain. They have no choice but to believe what you're telling them if you continue to tell them over and over again. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode here on the Mula membership channel. I go by the name of Mula. I'm a popular YouTuber and a 25-year-old millionaire from business, stocks, YouTube, social media, and so much more. In this video, I'm going to be giving you the keys, all the secrets to everything you need to know to learn how to get rich as fast as humanly possible. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button for more financial content just like this. And if you like any other types of content, whether it's reactions, daily vlogs, lifestyle vlogs, any type of gaming content, make sure you guys check out all the rest of my channels. The links are always in the description. I think I got something that you would like. I promise you I do. I pinky promise. So if you're watching this video, you want to learn how to get rich fast. Now, I'm not going to sit here and lie and act like it did not take me a long time to figure out how to get rich. But I was a millionaire by the time I was 23 years old, okay? Well before my 24th birthday, I was a millionaire. Before I turned 24, I already had a Benz. I was already living in Los Angeles, California, right across the street from the crypto arena. I lived in a nice penthouse, floor-to-ceiling windows, $8,000 a month. I was driving a Mercedes Benz at the time, working on my Corvette. I actually bought a Corvette, a brand new Corvette for my 24th. I say all this to say I know how to get rich. I started the journey when I was roughly 11 or 12 years old. In all these years, I can tell you everything that I've learned, the most important things that I've learned, everything that I would do different right now today if I wanted to get rich as fast as possible. I'm about to give you every key and every secret you will ever need to know to get rich as fast as possible. Let's get into the video. Now, if somebody asks me, Mula, what is the fastest way to get rich? From ground zero, $0, down on my dirt, no car, barely can afford a house, how do I get rich? The first thing I would tell that person is nothing changes if nothing changes. Now, some people might say this is cliche, but it's very, 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 very important. Nothing changes if nothing changes. What do I mean by that? What did you do today? What time did you wake up? What did you do with your time? Could you have done some things faster? Could you have been more productive? When you got off work and you came home, what did you do? How much time did you spend on Instagram? How much time did you spend talking about Drake? How much time did you spend talking about Travis Scott? How much time did you spend How much time did you spend talking about meaningless, nothingless bullshit that is not doing anything positive for your life? If you replace those things with something that will do something positive for your life, you will instantly see a change. Before money can come into your pocket, you must change your consciousness behind money. Money is conscious. If you have a negative outlook on money, you will have negative results in your bank account. If you have positive outlooks on money, you will have positive outcomes in your bank account. It's just that simple. If you never talk about money, you never talk about getting rich, you never ask yourself how are you going to get rich, you see cars drive by, you see houses, you see the lifestyle, you never ask yourself how did he do that? You just bullshit and bullshit and bullshit and bullshit and play the game and do your makeup when you don't have to. Just every crazy things that people do with their time. The world is full of distractions. 99.9% of YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter are distractions. Things that are keeping you from achieving your goal. There's only 24 hours in a day. There's only 24 hours in a day. Some of y'all got kids. Some of y'all have a wife. Some of y'all have a dog. Some of y'all have a car that needs to be repaired. It is literally almost impossible to focus on what you need to do to get rich in today's world. The more distractions you have, the harder it's going to be, right? And like I said, 24 hours in a day. You wake up, most people sleep 8 hours. If you sleep 8 hours a day, you have 16 hours of work time. It's going to take you an hour to get dressed, an hour to get ready, another half an hour to get your baby food together. It's going to take you 45 minutes to get to work. Then you have to work. Then you have to do this. Then you have to eat. Then you got to eat again. Then you got to wash your clothes. You don't have time to play the game. You don't have time to be on Instagram if you are down in your dirt right now. If you are not where you want to be in life, it's time to get active. It's time to change the stupid shit you are doing into positive things that can help you in your life. This is literally the most important part, right? And it goes over so many people's heads because when these type of videos, when you watch these type of videos, they always say this. But it's the most important point. Sit back, look over your life. Ask yourself, what did you do yesterday? Replay it in your brain. I promise you, by the end of the time you replayed yesterday in your brain, you will see why you're not rich. Second, you must understand the compound effect. Consistently doing small daily activities over a long enough period of time equals success. The reason you need to understand this is because the reason they say there's no way to get rich instantly, there is no get rich quick scheme, there is no snap of your fingers, there is no magical spell you can put on the universe that's just gonna get you rich in 2 weeks, right? These small daily things that you do every single day, consistently will put you over the top. 80% of life, 80% of getting rich is just showing up. You don't have to be the best. You don't have to be the smartest. You don't have to be the most good looking. You don't have to be the best dressed. But you do have to be consistent. A lot of people are lazy. You're lazy and you procrastinate. You've been talking about doing this project for 6 months. You've been telling yourself you're going to do this project. You've been saying how you can't find the time to finish what you have to do, but you find the time to play the game. But you find the time to chase girls. But you find the time to go to parties. But you find the time to talk about Drake's new leak or whatever. Like, what are we really talking about right here? Being consistent over enough time, doing these small daily actions, it could be 2 hours a day that you're working on a business, whether that's marketing, whether that's photo shoots, whether that's advertising, whether that's partnerships, whatever part of that business that you need to do. If you wake up every day and for 2 hours a day, you put 100% of your brain focus into improving your business and your revenue, over time, you will get rich. It's impossible for you not to get rich. Some people it takes longer, some people it takes shorter. Everybody's life and everybody's path is different. But over a longer period enough time, you will start to see results. The third thing you must do is cut out social media, especially TikTok. The reason I say that is because people do not have the attention span to work anymore. In 2024, a lot of people don't have the attention span to work because you do this all day. You scroll and you scroll and you see a picture you don't like and you scroll and you see some videos that don't really interest you and you scroll. Over time, that shortens a person's attention span. Plenty of data out there showing that in 2024, we are at literally the lowest attention span. Think about this. People used to ride horses to different countries to conquer them. Do you know how long it takes to ride a horse to a country? The horse gets tired, the horse gotta drink water, the horse gotta eat. Their attention spans were so long. Right now, we just pull out a phone, we have a question, pull it out, boop. There is no attention span, right? There is no going to the library and find this out. There is nothing you have to do but pull your phone out. And what that does to the human brain is it conditions us to have these super short attention spans, right? The way to combat that is to completely stop consuming short form content in general. Instagram Reels, Instagram feed, Twitter feed, TikTok, even YouTube Shorts. If it's not a long form video like this or some type of informational podcast or something like that, something you can learn off of, something that can improve your attention span, if it's not reading, something like that, keep away from it. And because that, you will see a very big change in your brain and you will have a more longer attention span to work. I find that a lot of people want to get work done. They know they can do the work. They've done it before, but there's so many distractions and your attention span is so short, you can't sit down, zip it, and focus for 3 hours of your day, 2 hours of your day. No phones, no music, no weed, no alcohol, no girls, no conversating, no outside, no nothing. Just all the way focused on what you have to do. You can't do that because your brain is conditioned to have this short-ass attention span. Next thing is use everything that you have. Some people are going to try to condemn you and make you feel bad for using the resources that are at your exposure. Fuck those people. Use 100% of what you have. If your mom knows the mayor, if your dad's cool with a lawyer, if your uncle is an accountant, it doesn't matter. Use everything you have. If you have an iPhone, use that. If you have a camera, use that. If you have a PlayStation, use that. Whatever it is that you have, a computer, a laptop, Wi-Fi, a printer, use everything that you have. Don't focus too much on acquiring new things, or don't shut out the things that you want to do or that you could do because you trick your brain into thinking that you need something to get it done. Use what you have, right? Use whatever is at your exposure. Perfect example, if you're somewhere stranded all the way in bumfuck nowhere, if you're somewhere stranded somewhere in like the countryest town ever, there's literally it's a remote area, nobody's over here, and you're driving through and your tire bust out. There's no tow trucks that can come. There's nobody that can bring you a tire. There's nothing you can do. But you have a certain set of tools in the back of your truck. You're going to use what you have, right? You can't clap up and do some magic, some wizardry, and clap up different things that you need, right? And you also don't have the time to have to save up, do this, do that, just to get a camera to start a YouTube channel. There's a perfectly good phone that you have, you know what I'm saying, in your pocket right now that you can use, right? If you don't have a phone, use your friend's phone. Use what you have, though. Don't try to acquire too many new things. I see a lot of people make that mistake. They try to acquire way too many new things and say they need this to start. Start now. Use what you have. Build over time. That's one of the most important parts of entrepreneurship. Using what you have. Now that we got those principles out the way, let's go into step one of actually getting rich. The first thing, stop consuming, start producing. I'm talking about every bit. The easiest thing that anybody can do right now, all you need is a smartphone, is content. When I say content, you don't have to put a camera up, put your face in front of it, and do anything you don't want to do. If you don't want to dance, if you don't want to do crazy TikTok dances, if you don't want to do embarrassing things to get attention, if you don't want to do as simple as me talking about finances, you do not have to do that. But there are millions of ways to make content that do not involve you showing your face. You can make a TikTok page all the way, nothing about nobody but Mula. And you can take all of my clips, repost them, and blow up that TikTok page, right? We live in an attention economy. Rihanna can make money forever because she has attention. Beyonce can go to $0 right now. Her attention will go nowhere. She can drop a purse line, a beauty line. It could be a Shark Tank. Who the fuck is buying a Shark Tank? It could be dog food, whatever it is, she's selling out. Why? Because she has the attention. So you need attention somehow, some way. It does not have to directly correlate to you as a person, but it has to correlate to you as a brand. If you take a popular YouTuber, Mr. Beast for example, and you cut up a bunch of videos and add the titles and add the captions and you make content out of it and repost that on TikTok, on YouTube, on Instagram. If you do that all day and you cut out the consumption of that said content, you will get rich. You will have enough attention to be able to charge for people to get that attention, right? Everybody in the world needs attention if they want to make money. Every business walking the planet Earth needs attention from somebody to get money. They pay top dollar for that attention. If you have a resource, an avenue, a platform where they can get some of that attention, you can charge top dollar for it. So that's the easiest way to start producing is content, because content can lead into so many other things. If you stop producing and you keep your phone in your hand and you consistently produce content, right? And stop consuming. Remember earlier I said stop consuming TikTok. Stop consuming YouTube Shorts. Stop consuming Twitter. If you start producing in those same ways, you can have 3-4 accounts about 3-4 different things. But if you start producing those ways, eventually you will acquire the attention needed to make millions. Next thing you need to learn is speed is literally everything. But speed comes from repetition, right? So for example, if you might see somebody count money, some people count money slow, some people count money fast. The person that counts money fast is most likely the person who counted money the most, right? The person who can throw a punch the fastest is usually the person who sat in the gym and throw the punches the most. Some people do have natural abilities over others, I'm not saying that, but if you continue repetition on any one thing, that is what acquires speed. The same thing with business. If you repeatedly start business, if you repeatedly wake up every day and do something to forward that business, eventually you'll get good at it. And the better you get at it, the faster you can get it done. Speed is everything. So do not procrastinate. Really, really understand that taking the time to do something is the hardest, is the only thing necessary to actually get it done. And if you do something fast, that means you can do it more. And if you can do it more, you can earn 20 times more. I see a lot of clothing lines nowadays, and they close their shop, right? They sell out one drop, they close their shop, they sit down, they take their time, they get another collection, they do the pre-orders, they close the store again, they send the orders out, they take 3 more months to get another collection. That's not fast enough. Why are you closing down business? You're not repeatedly doing things enough to really get good at it, right? Versus somebody like Fashion Nova or some of these big clothing brands who never shut down. They never stop producing. They never stop making clothes. They never stop coming up with designs. They got designs on designs on designs on designs. They're in the studio all day, every day, repeatedly making songs, repeatedly making beats, repeatedly making the music. They're doing this so much to the point where they get good at it. And once they get good at it, they can knock out 10, 16, 17, 19, 22 songs in 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. If they can do that, that means they're getting that much better. They never, ever, 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 ever stop producing. Any billionaire, any millionaire, anybody who's successful never stop producing. Successful content creators never stop producing. Successful musicians never stop producing. Successful clothing lines never stop producing. Last thing that you must know and understand to get rich as fast as possible is you must sell the result of your product, not the product itself. An example of selling a product is, this is a cologne, you spray it and it smells good. It got a black bottle with a black top, stainless steel, rising, and it's called Blue de Chanel. That's selling the product. That's what you don't want to do. That's what you want to stay away from. You don't want to sell the product. What you actually want to do is sell the result of the product. It is a proven, data recorded fact that if you spray Blue de Chanel every single day, you have a 27 times higher chance of girls talking to you. That's selling the result of a product. A lot of people make the mistake, especially with unknown, brand new companies, they make the mistake of selling the product itself. Always go for selling the result of the product. That's what's going to draw the buyer in. A lot of times the buyer can see that it's a black bottle. They can see that it's a black top. They can see the stainless steel. They can see what it's called. We don't care about that. What is this product going to do for me? Let me know that, even if it's clothes, right? Even if it's clothes. If you have a commercial where you say it fits nice and it feels good and the cotton's smooth and it's pink and it's red, buy the hoodie now. That's fine. If you have a commercial saying, ever since I've been more confident, I've been endearing, this is fun, this clothing line helps me express myself, and since I've been wearing it, I've been feeling better about myself. I'm more confident, I move smoother, and when I'm confident, I move better, and when I'm better, I do this, I do that. That's selling the result of a product. I can do this all day, a watch. Let's just take this Cartier bracelet I have. Let's sell the product. Okay, it's rose gold, and it's nice, and it's a bracelet, and it fits your wrist, and you have to screw it on both of the sides, and it's expensive. Okay, cool. Now, if I want to sell the result of the product, if you wear a Cartier bracelet, other people will see you wearing the Cartier bracelet. That will put you in a room full of people that you would never been able to get in a room with before. Now that you can get in a room with those people, you can get more money because that's selling the result of the product. And you see this with Rolex. You see this with Bugatti. You see this with so many other people. They always find a way to sell the result of a product, even if it's indirectly. A lot of commercials, you might see a woman or a kid, they might have a kid eating some cereal and they're super happy, right? They entertain while they trick your mind so much. I know you've seen commercials where somebody eats something and they get superpowers. Somebody eats something and something good happens right after they eat it. They put a pair of clothes on and something good happens right after they wear it, right? And what they're doing is putting that image into your brain that's selling the result of the product. Even if it's exaggerated, even if it's just for entertainment, you as the viewer know it's for entertainment, but these people are now, they're attached. The imagery is attached in their brain. They have no choice but to believe what you're telling them if you continue to tell them over and over again. And that's where it all ties into each other. Sell the result of the product so much, drill it into the consumer's brain so much, put the imagery into the consumer's brain so much that you trick the consumer who wouldn't even like your product. The person who I don't even wear bracelets, but I bought that bracelet because you told me so many times. I don't even wear cologne, but I bought this cologne because they told me so many times I was gonna get pretty girls if I sprayed this cologne. It might be 2 years, it might be 3 years for some people. That's what's gonna get you the money. Now, I just gave y'all a lot of tips, man. I just gave y'all a lot of free tips for free. I just taught business. I just went to church and taught a little business for y'all 100% for free. All I ask in return is a smash on that thumbs up button and a subscribe. All I ask in return is for you to smash that thumbs up button and subscribe to this channel if you want more business teachings. Like I said, I cover every topic from YouTube, social media, credit, business, stocks, crypto, and so much more. Every single way that I know how to acquire money, acquire wealth, every single way that I became a millionaire, I am teaching on this channel, and I'm getting even more in depth on the actual Mula membership. So if you click that first link in the description for $50 right now, $50, I'm going to give you step-by-step instructions to achieve financial success. You're going to be added to my group chat where you're going to get stock and crypto call-outs every single day so you can make the same money that me and my stock and crypto experts make. On top of that, you'll have access to me 24/7. I do a lot of one-on-one mentoring in my group chat. All I am is a direct message away. On top of that, you'll have access to every single exclusive video inside the membership that will teach you how to get rich with stocks, how to get rich with crypto, how to get rich with business, how to get rich on YouTube, how to get rich with social media, the ins and outs of credit, financial literacy, and so much more. If you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to be successful, if you want to be a millionaire, you need to sign up for the Mula membership at mulamembership.com right now. We only have limited spots, so it's very, very, very important that you don't procrastinate. Sign up now. Learn what you learn. Sign up now and get the exclusive keys to true success. I go by the name of Mula. I'll catch you guys tomorrow in my next video. Peace.